Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Opeyemi Goddess, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. And use your hug and your kiss. If you're a subscriber already, thank you so much for sticking to this channel. I love and appreciate you. So if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, yes, subscribe now. Subscribe. And at the end of this video, please share my videos, like my videos, especially this video. Yes, like and share to your friends and families. And don't forget to click on the notification bell. That way you'll be the first person to know whenever I put up videos on my channel. So guys, today's video will be all about insecurities, about your body, insecurities about body image, whatever it is that you're insecure about. It could be how you look, it could be your weight, it could just be your body in general. So whatever insecurities you have, I'll be talking about that today because I've been in that situation where I felt like I wasn't beautiful enough. I felt I had a lot of imperfections in the way I look and all that. So today really I'll be talking about body image, self-confidence, insecurities, insecurities as regards to how you look and all that. So some days ago I was applying makeup, and when I was applying my lipstick, it just occurred to me. I was just telling myself, I said, okay, wait, can you, when you talk to yourself. So I was literally talking to myself and I was like, wait, can you remember those times that you would actually hide your lips? Like I would literally be walking around like this. Yes, it was that bad while growing up because I felt I had very, very big lips. I felt the size of my lips were just like unusual. I didn't see anyone around me that had the same size of lips. So I literally walk around like this. And then all day I'll just be like this, trying to hide my lips. And then I felt so bad about my eyes. I just had a bunch of insecurities about my face. So it was my eyes, my lips, and my teeth. I just felt my dentition was awkward. I felt my teeth were too large and too big. I kept comparing myself with my friends in school that had very small teeth, very small lips, and very tiny eyes. I dealt with that for a very long time, and I just want to share my experience with you, and then I would, tell you how you can deal with this, how you can overcome these insecurities. So it started when I was in junior secondary school. I think junior secondary school 1 or 2 or even 3. I really can't remember vividly the class I was, but I'm so sure that I was in junior secondary school then. So there was this day I had a classmate that we were always talking. Of course, we weren't like close friends, but we were always talking. We bear the same name. She's also Okme. And one day we just got talking. I can still remember. That was in Queen's School. I can remember vividly. So there was a day we're in class N. And I think after a class, and then she just walked up to me. And then she said, why is everything about you big? So I remember I was like, ow, like I really didn't understand what she was saying. And then she said, your lips are big, your head is big, your eyes are big, even your teeth are big. That was exactly the way she said it, like even as in she ended with, even your teeth are big, as in. And then I was like, okay. I was really short of words. I didn't know what my response should be. I didn't know if I should affirm what she had said or if I should say, no, that's not true. I was just like short of words. And I think I just giggled because I really didn't know the best response to give at that point in time. And ever since that incident, I started becoming so aware of myself. I remember going home at the end of the day and I just started crying. Yeah, I sobbed. And this is just to tell everyone, we should be careful of what we tell other people, what we say to people. People don't forget what we say to them, and they also do not forget how we have made them feel. I've obviously gone over that, like I've recovered. I don't even dwell on, such kind of scenarios anymore. But it's so difficult for me to forget these incidents. Like I remember it every time or anytime I'm kind of encouraging someone about how to, love love her body. Anytime I get encouraged, especially a lady, about loving her body or accepting her body, I remember this scenario and I get to share it with people. So I got home that very day and I started crying. I remember I went to my mom's room because while growing up, she had a very large mirror in her room. We used to call it the dressing mirror. So I remember going to my mom's dressing mirror and then I kept staring at the mirror. I was like this, I had to look at my teeth and my dentition. So I remember I was like this. And then I was like, oh, yeah, truly. Yeah, they're actually big. I was touching my teeth and then I was like, oh, yeah, they're actually very big. And then I would mention my friend's name. I was talking to myself in front of the mirror and I'd be like, oh yeah, so and so person's teeth is kind of tiny. And then I would, I kept doing that. And then I moved to my eyes. I was like, oh yeah, my eyes are actually big. Like, yeah, so and so's eyes are not as big as theirs. And then I touched my head and like, yeah, my head is actually big. And I went on and on and on and on, and I kept affirming everything she had said to me earlier. The moment you keep affirming what other people have told you, either positive or negative, as the case may be, over time, you actually become what they've told you. So I kept affirming everything she said, and I came to a realization that she was right. So I would literally go to school with that feeling that I had very big eyes, big lips, big head. You can imagine, and my dentition wasn't really like good or fancy, and I lived with that. And by the time I left Queen's School for School of Science, I remember I still went to School of Science is like the senior secondary school. So by the time I went to senior secondary school, I still went with that insecurity, with that low self-esteem. And it really bothered me for a very long time. I felt I wasn't as beautiful as my friends. I remember my two best friends. I felt they were really, really pretty. You guys, you know yourselves. Both of them, they know themselves. Titi and Giola. So I just felt they were like very pretty. Titi was a dark lady. She was very slim, and she had this small face, like very small face. Giola was fair, petite, and I felt she was just altogether lovely. I also felt Titi was altogether beautiful, and I felt I was a odd one. I felt I wasn't beautiful. And then at some point I felt, oh, probably if I had smaller face like Titi, or if I was if I was fair like Jola. So I felt I was in between both of them. Like I felt I wasn't good enough. I felt they were better than I was, and I just felt small. I felt small. I had very, very low self-esteem, but of course I wasn't verbalizing it to people. It wasn't like people even knew I was going up through all that. I wasn't saying it to anybody, but it was like an enemy I was fighting within myself. You know, when you're fighting a demon within yourself and people will just think you're good, you're fine, but I was actually fighting with that demon. And it was very, very like traumatic for me. I remember one day we were in the physics laboratory, and then a guy, I can still say, I think we should just beware of what we tell people, what we say to people, and how we make them feel. So I remember there was a guy, I can still remember his name, but I won't mention his name. And we were in the physics lab, and then he said something so stupid about my lips. He kept ranting about how my lips were just so big, and on and on. It just went on and on and on, and then it just, from that day onwards, it would see me on the corridor and then say something about my lips. Like, it was literally bullying me. It wasn't bullying me like threatening to beat me or and all that, but you can bully people in different ways. You may think, oh, but I'm not like saying I want to beat you. I'm not trying to beat you. But there are different ways you can actually bully people. It was literally just bullying me in school, because it would see me on the corridor, and there was a particular word he was using to describe my lips, and then he would say it in passing and then just make jest of me. And so from SS2, SS3, that's senior secondary school 2 and 3, I also like battled with that. Of course, nobody knew what I was going through. Everybody just felt I was fine. But the thing is, I remember that my mom would always say like that. I remember a few times I mentioned it to my mom, like, of course I only talked about my eyes, so I'll be like, oh, like my eyes are big, and my mom would tell me that it's just like her own eyes. Her eyes are big as well, and then she would just tell me like my eyes are beautiful. Like my mom never saw anything wrong with my eyes, and then she just told me my eyes are beautiful, but she actually didn't know that deep down I was battling with a lot of things. But then at some point when I mentioned it to her, she would just wave it and tell me, oh, your eyes are beautiful, that, oh, you actually look like me, and I really look like her anyways. And so that was it. Then when I finished secondary school, I remember that I stumbled on a magazine. I really can't remember the magazine. I remember my dad used to buy a lot of books and magazines, so I really can't remember the exact magazine that my dad bought for us. He would just buy it. My dad loves reading, and he really like wanted us to also, inculcate that kind of habit as well. So he used to buy several books and magazines, and he would just bring them home for us to read. So I really can't remember the magazine, but I know that I read about an American actress. Till date, I'm still trying to find out who she is and all that. But I know that I read about her in that magazine where she talked about when she was growing up, and her classmates would literally just bully her about the size of her lips, and then they would just make jest of her and tell her that she had big lips and all that. So when she finished high school, she just, like she said in that magazine, that one day she just applied red lipstick, and then she just felt good. Like she felt so good with herself, and that was the genesis of her wearing red lipstick. Okay, I think she was asked why why she likes wearing red lipsticks, and then she had to like share the story that was the genesis. She felt that the only way she could overcome that insecurity was by even showcasing that imperfection. And I kind of, when I read that, I kind of get what she did, and I felt, okay, maybe the only way I could also overcome that imperfection is by making my lips more obvious rather than trying to hide my lips. Like I've always been a fan of lipsticks, but because I felt my lips were so big, I wouldn't even wear lipsticks, because I just felt that would further make my lips very obvious and conspicuous, and then they would look bigger than normal and all that. So that was when I also fell in love with lipsticks, but not just lipsticks. I now fell in love with red lipsticks. I mean, I think that was that was when I found my breakthrough. Red lipsticks were like my breakthrough. The moment I started like wearing red lipsticks, that further made my lips so conspicuous and so obvious. I mean, you will literally just see my lips from afar. And I also started lining my eyes, and then once you apply eyeliner on your eyes literally like just keep popping. And I remember when I got to nursing school, nobody even like, it wasn't like until like I began to now ask people, like I would ask you, what do you think about my eyes? And they'd be like, your eyes are lovely. And then I'll be like, are you sure my eyes are lovely? And then I'll ask them about my lips. They'll actually tell me, yeah, your lips are big, but they are lovely. And then I started falling in love with myself. I started falling in love with my look, and that was just when I totally like overcame that insecurity about how I looked and all that. So I want to share with you guys what helped me on the journey to self-discovery, because I would just call it self-discovery, because it gets to a point that you just need to discover yourself. It's at that point of discovery that you're able to like overcome all these insecurities. So the first thing I did was to love myself. Until you realize that you're indeed beautiful, nobody would do that for you. You need to love yourself. People will not love you on your behalf. You really need to love yourself. You need to understand that regardless of what people say, you are beautiful. You need to understand that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Like the moment I discovered that, wait, Opayemi, you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Yes, your lips are big, your eyes are big, you got big teeth or big dentition. You're beautiful. And I started affirming myself. I started confessing to myself that, oh, you're beautiful, you're wonderfully and fearfully made. Like God took time to create you. And so until I started doing that, I didn't feel good about myself. But the moment I started loving myself, the moment I began to realize how beautiful I was, that was actually when my breakthrough kind of came. That was when I was able to, gradually start overcoming that insecurity. So that would really help. And the second thing you should also do is to identify that insecurity. Because at times you might actually think you have a particular imperfection. And there is actually, well, we all are not perfect. We're perfect in God, but really you can't have a perfect look. Your body can never be perfect. But there are times you think you have a particular imperfection based on what you've heard from people, based on what people have told you over time. But really, that imperfection might actually not be there. It might just be based on their own perception. So you really need to identify that flaw. First of all, you need to identify that imperfection. Be sure that truly you have that imperfection. Because at times people will just tell you, you've got big eyes or you've got big head, as the case may be, whatever it is they've told you over time. And truly you actually don't have those things. Some people may just be envious, they may just be jealous of you. They may not just like you, and then they're just trying to bully you or make you feel bad about yourself. So you need to identify that imperfection first of all, and be sure that truly you have that imperfection or you have that flaw. So if you're able to identify that flaw, you're able to identify the imperfection, and you're so sure that truly you actually have that imperfection. The third thing you now need to do is to accept it. Now, the reason why you need to accept it is because it has come to stay. You can't, you live in your body. You can't say, I don't like my body, I want to excuse my body. You cannot excuse your body. It's your body. You will live with your body for the rest of your life. So your body has come to stay, and you have come to stay in that body. So you need to accept those flaws, accept those imperfections. Just accept whatever it is that you think is not perfect in your body. And see, the moment you accept it, you've taken power away from people who keep saying those negative things to you. The moment you accept that, okay, truly, I have this imperfection. Like for me, I just came to a realization that truly my eyes were big. Truly, I've got very big and beautiful lips. Gosh, my lips are beautiful. Can't you see? And they're so beautiful. I understand my dentition may be big, but my teeth are white. They are flawless. Just take a look. So you actually need to accept it. And then when you accept it, do you know the next thing you're meant to do? You own it. So what I did was I already identified that, I've got big lips, got big eyes, my eyeballs are big. I already accepted that because I knew that it was true. People were actually not lying. They were not just trying to make me feel bad. It was actually true. So after accepting that, what I did was to own it. So before you would even tell me that, your lips are big, I would tell you first. That way, I take the power away from you. So that way, I stop feeling bad. So imagine talking with people, like we ladies talk about makeup and few other things. So there are times I would tell my friends I actually want red lipstick, and then she's like, why do you want red lipstick? And I'll be like, I've got big lips. I need to make it pronounced, make it so obvious. So before you would even tell me I have big lips or I've got big eyeballs, I would say it first. There are even times I joke about it myself. So before you would joke about my eyeballs, I would joke about them first. So there are times I would tell you, see, I have big eyeballs. If you misbehave, I will roll my eyes and all that. So the next step is just owning it. The moment you own it, the victory is yours. The power is yours. Once the power is in your hands, you've taken it away from other people. So that way they can't bully you with your imperfections. They can't bully you with your insecurities because they can see that you own it already. You own it already. Okay, I remember there was a time I had to get a professional makeup artist. I can't remember, but a long time ago, I needed to get a professional makeup artist. And I knew, by the time she finished the makeup on my face and she needed to move to my lips, I just knew she was going to talk about the size of my lips. I was too sure. So before she did that, I was like, I've got very beautiful and big lips, so you need to be careful with this and that. This is what you should do, blah blah blah. I already mentioned that, and then she laughed it off and said, "Oh yes, I noticed you actually have very thick lips. she mentioned that, but she could not bully me with it. In fact, she smiled about it, and even, she even encouraged me, told me, oh, your lips are actually beautiful. Like, I get to have very, very, very few clients who have beautiful lips. And then she told me the benefits of having beautiful lips. She told me quite a lot of things about how beautiful my lips look with lipsticks and all that. So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying in essence is, before they talk about it, before they bully you with that imperfection, before they kind of make stupid statements about that imperfection, you own it first. You own it for you own it you should own it first. Talk about it first before they get to talk about it. You already know they will talk about it. You already know they know you have those imperfections. So before they talk about it, you mention it. There are times I say it openly, like, oh, I think I've got bow legs. I actually don't have bow legs, but I think I have a bit of curvature on my legs. But I love, I literally just love how my legs look. And then I say it before other people say it, because I know if I don't eventually say it, they will say it, and then they will feel that, oh, I said it first. So that's why I'm really, really emphasizing on owning it. You need to own it. The moment you own it, you're like game, you're good to go. Nobody can actually mess up with you anymore, because the power is in your hands already. You've taken the power from other people. So this will bring me to the next point, which is surrounding yourself with people who are like positive. You need to stay away from negativity of any kind. Like, if you're around people who keep telling you of how bad you look, how ugly you look, how overweight you are, how you need to shed a lot of weight, or how skinny you are, and how you need to be curvy, I think you're just not in the right company of people. You need to change your company. If your friends or the people you've surrounded yourself with keep telling you that you need to do something to look better, if they keep telling you you look ugly, you don't look beautiful, then you need to change your friends. You need to switch your friends, or probably just let go of friends and be all by yourself. That's just the truth, because you need to surround yourself with people who love you genuinely, who would even appreciate how you look, who will keep telling you you're beautiful, you're doing well. Those are the kind of people that you need in your life. So if you have any friend or any particular person who keeps reminding you of oh yes, of how fat you are, like, oh, you're so fat, you're so big, I think you need to shed some weight, oh gosh, you're so skinny, you're so thin, don't you eat? Those kind of people that will be asking you, don't you eat? And in your mind they're like, maybe I don't eat. Maybe I don't eat well. And then you get home and start sobbing. And then there's some people that are just genuinely thin. You eat and eat and eat and eat. You still be thin. Like myself, I eat so much yet I'm still like slim. So, well, not like I eat so much, but I'm just trying to say that some people are just like naturally slim, and some people are just like naturally overweight. So don't let anyone make you feel bad about how you look. The goal is to ensure that you have people who are like positive around you, people who will tell you good things about yourself. Those are the kind of people you need. The last point is, you should actually improve on how you look. So if you have a particular imperfection, or you have some flaws that you don't like, or you just have issues surrounding body image, or you've been body shamed over time, and you genuinely feel that you should improve or work on that, if you actually genuinely feel you should work on that, then please do. So if you feel that you need to start exercising so that you would shed some weight, please do. If you feel you need to register in a gym, or register for a diet plan, whatever it is you think you need to do that would help you look better and then help to enhance your self-esteem, by all means, please do. So, and then don't forget that you're not doing this for people, you're doing it for yourself. Yeah, because you shouldn't really care about what people say. So don't go and start shedding weight because you feel that would make people like you. Should do it because you feel you need to shed weight, and then it will make you healthier. So for instance, if you feel, oh, you need to apply makeup to make you feel good, however, you shouldn't go overboard in the sense that whenever you don't wear makeup you feel bad about yourself. Then when you wear makeup, yeah, that's when you have great self-esteem and all that. No, your self-esteem shouldn't be based on how you look. Do you get? So whether you wear makeup or not, you should still feel beautiful in your skin. But what I'm just saying in essence is, if you actually feel that something in particular would help you enhance how you look, if it means losing weight, if it means wearing makeup, and if it means wearing red lipstick like I love to do, yes, I love to wear it. Like I have loads of lipsticks, but my red lipstick, I can't do without my red lipstick. I have virtually all colors of lipsticks, but I get to wear my red lipstick a lot. Like any lipstick in the family of red, wine, red, any lipstick in that family of red. Yes, I just love red lipstick. So if you think whatever you think would help you to improve on your look, please just go for it. Go for it. If you think you need surgery, if you genuinely think you need surgery, then go for it. If you think you need to change the kind of clothes you wear, because for some people it's not even that you look so bad, or you're like overweight, or you're like too skinny. It might just be the way you dress. It might just be that you're wearing outfits that are like inappropriate for your size. So if you need to like hire a stylist, or work with a stylist to get like the perfect outfit for your shape, then just do that. I just wanted to know that whatever it takes for you to improve your body image, please just do it. But do it for yourself. Don't do it because you want to please people. Do it because you want to get better, you want to look better, you want to be healthier, as the case may be for people who are like obese. So whatever it is, just ensure you're doing it for yourself, and you're not doing it because you want validation from other people. No, your validation should come from yourself. And that's why my very first point was loving yourself, because you need to love yourself. It starts with loving yourself. Every other thing comes after loving yourself. So guys, I've shared 6 points that would really help you to overcome all forms of insecurities. Even the insecurities you may have may not be related to your body. It may even be mental, it may be emotional. Insecurities in any area of your life, these 6 tips would really help. However, this video is really for insecurities related to body image, because I've experienced it, and these 6 tips were the tips I actually made use of, and they really helped me in overcoming these insecurities. I'm a better person now. I love how I look. Like I tell people, like I'm so beautiful, and I know it. I don't wait for people to tell me that I'm beautiful. I know it. Like, so even when people tell me in my mind, I'm like, I know I'm beautiful. Like you're just affirming it, but I know I'm beautiful. So that way you're just like, you're confident, because you know that you don't need other people's validation. You're already validating yourself, you're affirming yourself, you're already confessing it that you look beautiful, you look gorgeous. And then just love yourself. I love myself, I love how I look, I love my lips, I love my eyes, I love my teeth, I love my head, I love everything about me, and nobody can tell me otherwise. So guys, I hope I've been able to help you on your journey to self-discovery, on your journey to overcoming your insecurities. If you've enjoyed this video, I'm so sure you have enjoyed it. Yes, so subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, guys. I need you to subscribe. Let's grow this little community together. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos with family and friends, please, and click on the notification bell, because that's the way you know when I put up videos. Yeah, so you need to support your girl. So thank you so much, guys. And then I also want to ask for video suggestions from you. So if you have any content suggestions, if you have any particular video you'd want me to talk about or film, just let me know. If you have any topic of interest, just let me know. Put all your comments and suggestions in the comment section below. I'll be reading your comments, guys. So I also want you guys to put your comments about the insecurities you've had in the past, or you still have at the moment. So if you're actually suffering from body shaming, or you have suffered from body shaming, if you've overcome such, just let me know how you actually overcame all that paparazzi. And if you are still on your journey to overcoming such, Let me know how you intend to overcome that, and let me know if these tips are actually useful for you. So thanks so much guys for watching. I love you. Yes, you know I love you. I love you.